What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to this seminar titled, Are You Okay? So in this seminar, we are going to find out if you are okay. So what this seminar is going to focus on is we're going to talk about mental health. We're going to talk about mental health. We are going to understand why some people are taking their lives, why some people are rambling on the street as people are talking to themselves, and why some people are just carrying bags and going up to nowhere and just wandering around for no reason because they have mental illness. And I know you want to find out why is this happening and why now? There's so many people taking their lives. What's going on in Nigeria now? So today I would like to thank you for tuning in to this recording. The reason for that is I know you can be doing a million things. You can be listening to Burna Boy's latest album, or you can be listening to Fireboy's album, or you can be listening to Davido, but you chose to turn into this. That's because, to an extent, you care about your mental health and you want to know what's going on in the country. So, I commend you for that. So let's get to what is going on. And if you're wondering what my name is, I go by the Dark Prophet. That's my name. The Dark Prophet. So, what is mental health problems? What is mental health? Mental health really is your well-being, psychologically, socially, and emotionally. If you have problem in any of these areas, a problem that makes it difficult for you to function, chances are you'll be diagnosed with a mental health challenge. So psychologically it has to do more with how you see things. How you see things, how you think about things. That's psychologically. And then emotionally it has to do with how do you handle the challenges of life? How do you handle when you are sitting down by yourself and your landlord comes and tells you that the rent is increased? Or when you're in a bus, a downfall bus, and your conductor takes 200 naira from you and says, no, I did not take 200 naira from you, I took only 100 naira. Do you fight the conductor? Or do you keep calm and say, no, I gave you 200 naira. I know I gave you 200 naira. And socially, how do you relate with people? Are you the type that nobody wants to be around because you are an unhappy person? You are very unhappy. Are you the type that people want to be around because anytime they're around you, you tell cool stories, you are fun to be around? Which one are you? So, like I said, your well-being has to do with psychologically, emotionally, and socially. That's your well-being. You see, we live in a country where mental health issue is not prioritized. Many things are prioritized in Nigeria, but mental health is not one of them. Nigerian football team, football, entertainment, all manner of jamboree are prioritized in this country, but not mental health. And the only time mental health is an issue, really, is when there's a problem. Anytime you see a Nigerian paying attention to his mental health, chances are he has gotten some signs or he's worried. Other than that, mental illness is something we don't talk about. That is why there's so much misinformation about mental health. That's why some people believe it is from your village. Oh, you need to go to a pastor. Let him pray out schizophrenia. Oh, you don't go to the doctor. No. You go to your pastor. That's his job. He'll pray it out for you. So there's so much misinformation, and that is because we don't talk about mental health. We don't talk about it. It's something that is underground. If you have a child that have mental health problem, you don't take them to the hospital. You put them in your house and make sure nobody talks to the child. And then the child grows up, the things gets worse, and then you don't know what to do with the child anymore. You don't look for where to ship him off. So, mental health in this broadcasting, on this seminar, if you want to call it that, we are going to talk about mental health. We're going to talk about mental health. Did you know that in 2020, that it was predicted that more people are going to be disabled, more lives are going to be ruined in Nigeria as a result of mental health issues. I'm telling you, they said that mental health issues is going to cause more casualties in Nigeria compared to the casualties that AIDS caused, accidents and wars. They said if you add the casualties from wars in Nigeria, add the casualties from wars, add the casualties from what is the second one? What is it called? Add the casualties from, I can't remember it, but you are going to have a lot more casualties from mental illness. There are casualties from wars, accidents, you are going to have more casualties from mental health issues. So that tells you that this mental health issue that we ignore in Nigeria is going to cause a lot of havoc if we are not careful. And we continue to ignore it. This was 2 years ago. This thing was mentioned, right? And now we are seeing it. It's playing out. And really, right before our eyes. Last year, many people took their life. COVID was part of it. Hardship was part of it. A lot of people took their lives. Young people who don't know what to do with themselves because they can't get a job. They fail their exams. The responsibility on their neck is too much, and they realize that maybe I should take my life because they're taking my life. Maybe I can run away from these responsibilities. So we didn't see that, and now it happened. So in Nigeria, have you ever wondered how many people have mental health issues in Nigeria? Do you know that in Nigeria, we have a population of 200 million, roughly? And out of that 200 million, 50 million people have mental health issues. Just let that sink in. 50 million Nigerians have mental health issues. And do you know how many psychiatrists we have? We have 200 to probably 300 psychiatrists in Nigeria. And these people are supposed to take care of 50 million people that have mental illness. Just imagine that. Let me tell you something. By the time those psychiatrists are done taking care of those 50 million people, we are going to have more people that have mental health issues. Because the psychiatrists are going to join them. Because that is a job they cannot do. And even if they do it, they will have mental health issues too. Because the load will be too much for them to carry. So, when we talk about mental health issues in Nigeria, it's a serious issue. It is not something that we joke about. It's not something that we should have the wrong information about. It's something that we need to pay serious attention to. Because a lot of lives have been lost here. A lot. That publication that you read in the newspaper about some guy that killed himself, to you it's just a news. You flipped it through or you saw it on Instagram. Oh, it's just a news. Some guy killed himself. Probably killed himself because he didn't pass WAEC, or he didn't pass NECO, or he failed some course in university. He killed himself. Oh, he could have been tougher. That is not it. There is a real problem going on in this country. And people cannot handle the pressure anymore. Just because we are Nigerians and we are used to pressure, it doesn't mean that every other person can handle the same pressure we can handle. Something may happen to you. Like, let's say, for example, you get an eviction notice and you may say, oh, this is sad news, and you go to one of your friends and you talk about it, and finally you figure out something to do. Some other people don't approach things that way. For some other people, they jump out of the window. That's how they do. That's how they handle that. Some people just open the window, boom, and they jump out. And that is their way of handling that issue. So, in this seminar, we are going to talk about mental health. We're going to stress the importance of mental health because it's very important. Because by talking about the importance of it, we can save lives, man. So many lives have been lost. Young people are losing their lives. We can save lives. And that is why a seminar like this is very, very, very important. I cannot stress the importance. It's very, very important. People in government may see it as it's not important, that other things are more important, like the price of diesel. But mental health is important. When you play with your mental health, do you know what you're playing with?